class, and then I did a bachelor's degree in business administration, a master's degree in management, and a master's degree in international affairs at Sorbonne. After that, I did a master's degree in financial engineering at Lyon Business School, and I started working in the investment banking industry. I worked in mergers and acquisitions and in private equity during 3 years. It was hard, and I learned a lot. And then in 2012, I decided to come back to Africa to launch my own company um, with only $3,000. So I came back to Cameroon. I just wanted to change my life. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I will talk about my journey. Um, uh, in sub-Saharan Africa, there is a boom in the cosmetic industry. The world cosmetic industry represents $300 billion, and in Africa, it's around $9 billion, with an average growth of 10% each year. Um, uh, there is a huge middle class, around 300 million people, with people want new products, people want new things, and a lot of big significant actors such as L'Oreal, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, are actively investing in Africa right now. They purchase companies. They purchase companies dedicated to skincare for dark and mixed skins. Recently, if you hear the news, recently you heard that L'Oreal bought Cow's Daughter, which is a famous brand in the US. Um, L'Oreal also bought Interconsumer Products in 2013. Um, a Kenyan brand. They are active. I recently met the director in charge of French-speaking Africa of L'Oreal. They are very interested in our products. What what Madlyn Cazalis is doing? We are producing oils, creams, natural oils, creams, lotions, soaps dedicated to dark and mixed skins, because a lot of actors in sub-Saharan Africa target focus on whitening products in huge markets such as Nigeria, for example. And I want to create an alternative to these customers. So now, in 2 years, only 2 years, we are now the number one organic cosmetic company in Central Africa. We have we already have 20 references, um, and more than 60 retail outlets, especially in Yaoundé and Douala, and we do selective distribution, especially in chemist stores, pharmacy, beauty institutes, and some other retail outlets such as supermarkets. Uh, for the moment, we do we only do skincare, but we want to develop the company on other segments such as hair care, makeup, accessories, do joint ventures, licenses. We have a lot of names, a lot of people, companies that want to work with us. So we are actively fighting against whitening products, um, which is a very huge problem in South Saharan Africa, and we want to our products are 90%, at least 90% natural. So we use natural African resources such as lemon, aloe vera, melon, cucumber, etc. Uh, we are on the niche because when we talk about cosmetic, we really think about huge actors such as L'Oreal, Unilever, Procter and Gamble, um, uh, and they are late in Africa. It's why now they want to invest and they want to purchase small brands because uh, especially L'Oreal, they don't have um, subsidiaries, a lot of subsidiaries in Africa. Uh, their main subsidiary is in Kenya and Nairobi, and they have retailers, and they don't really know the market. They don't really know people right there, and our goal is to be to listen to the customer and to not only to distribute our products to significant retail outlets and show spots, 10 spots a day on 15 different channels. But we are listening to our customers, and we are on a niche, on an organic cosmetic niche. As you can see, there is a lot of actors on the non-natural cosmetic um, industry, and the in France it's the bio industry, but the organic cosmetic industry it's it is very developed in countries such as France, in Germany, in Europe, but there is not a lot of significant brands in Africa dedicated only to dark and mixed skin. Because when I receive customers, a lot of girls ask me, uh, there are a lot of girls, a lot of people are lost because one day they will say, yes, I used that oil, I changed, I use another oil, and we need to create uh, quality African oil products. So that's the vision, that's the goal of the company. Since the beginning, we had a lot of recognitions, and I had the opportunity to participate to a lot of um, events. I received multiple prizes, such as Young Business African Leader of the Year nomination um, from CNBC Africa. I was listed in Forbes as one of the 30 most promising entrepreneurs in Africa. I was invited in Gabon by President Ali Bongo. I was invited in Saudi Arabia by the Islamic Development Bank. I will go in Marrakesh in 2 weeks for the 5th Global Entrepreneurship Forum, where I'm a speaker. There will be Joe Biden, John Kerry, for example. I received emails from Dangote, Aliko Dangote. I met Bill Gates in 2 years only, and the company is growing. It's growing. Since 2000, between 2012 and 2014, the company sales grow by 400%. So a lot lot of magazine talks about Madlyn Cazalis, uh, interviews, reports, etc., etc. So we are expanding for the moment. So there's a lot of things we won to get in the ring investment battle in Cameroon. We got a Titans Building a Nation Award, etc., etc. So, for example, in Yaoundé, that's an example of our network in Yaoundé. So we cover all the territory. We try not to sell our products in the streets. We have another positioning. We don't really do mass market. We don't have a mass market strategy. We really do selective distribution, and the goal is to develop corners and in Africa. Example of Madlyn Cazalis customers in Africa. Yes. So we have multiple forces. We are small, so we are flexible. We are flexible. We can change our products. We can enjoy our creativity plainly. We target selective and high class people. Um, we have mid and high range products for men and women. We are young. We are really young, and we don't have all the big companies structures. Yes, and now it's time to grow. It's time to get to another level. So now we are raising funds around $1 million. Um, we are raising funds to enhance our capacities, to hire new talents, and to install a new factory, and to export more, because a lot of people are asking for our products abroad. So we need to expand now. We are small now. It's the right time. 2 years, 3 years. It's the right time, because now we have some milestones. So I think there are some future entrepreneurs here. So my advice is planification, anticipation, and organization. Uh, you need to have vision. You need to have vision. You need to work and be committed to your goals. You also need to listen and stay humble. I don't know everything. I I did finance, and I learned. I learned, and I worked as a pharmacist on formulation. I learned a lot on the industry, but you need to listen. Even big entrepreneurs and billionaires are still learning. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, they are still learning. So you don't know everything, so you need to learn. Leave your comfort zone and be passionate. Um, some people built IKEA, Apple, L'Oreal in years and years and years. It's not instantly. It's not some. You need to take time. You need to take time to build your company. And practice again and again, fail and learn. And respect people. I think it's very important to respect people, to listen. It's the same thing, to listen to other people, people who are not in your field, and try to be curious every day. And the project makes money. Money does not make the project. A lot of people think that we need $1 billion to build a big company. Some people don't want to work, they just asking for money. But an investor or a banker will not give you money if if he doesn't see sweat, blood, and tears. So you need to work first. Because I started only with $3,000. You did ask me what what was my strategy. What was my strategy? No, you have to keep it simple at the beginning. You have to reduce fixed charges. You use interns. You use consultants. You do all the bad work, all the dirty work. You do it all. So there are some strategies to grow slowly and go step by step. So you need to start small and think big. Thank you for your